Hi Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So this is for you and that who could be a person of interest, boyfriend, girlfriend, a significant other. It could even be a friend or family member, or one side of a situation or another, all right? It's a general read. If you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, then go to theguidedintuitive.com in my description box below. And also, you do want to check out, for those of you that are interested in moving forward and are looking for some big changes within your life, and maybe you are looking to open up a business, maybe you are looking to go into another career field, or maybe you just want to make this year your best year yet, at least up to this point, then you do want to check out our discovery session up here, guys. Okay, so do note that. We do have the Empress Energy class. It's listed below. Check that out as well. A bunch of other stuff, so you'll see it in my description box, all right? All right, so let's jump into this. It'll be the second half of March. Let's see what wants to come out for you, all right? We are going to start with you first, all right? You first. Let's see where you're at, all right, Leo? Let's see, okay? March. Okay, so we've got the Hermit, all right? So this is about getting a different perspective, shining the light on something. It's almost like this person's looking below, right? Kind of shining the light on the bigger picture of things to kind of get a macro view of everything. And really taking a moment to take that in, okay? So in this relationship or situation, there's some sort of introspection, some sort of wide view that's going to be necessary, and shining the light on something, okay? And this, what's beautiful about this is that this person's got it's like a yellow stick by his side, saying that with confidence going within, right? And confidence in what, he happens to find out. So it's more about that energy there. But this is beautiful. This is the Hermit. It's a major arcana card going within. Let's see what else wants to come out in this. Let's see what else wants to come out. Queen of Wands, fire energy, right? She's that spiritual woman, entrepreneur, very enthusiastic. She is really about moving towards the sun. Now, this could be in your type of energy. So Leo, you might have, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Sorry. Of course you have that in your energy. This is you. I'm a Leo rising, so I get it, guys. And this is actually saying is that you're probably taking an introspective view right now in this relationship and in this situation, or just life overall. That's really how I see it. This fire energy and moving forward, what else wants to come through? Yeah, it's kind of like the end of conflict, right? You don't want any more conflict in your life. And I think you've released that. And the beauty of that, and how I feel that's the case, because it's a 5. 5s are about change, changing this conflict, okay? Putting that to rest, and really looking like, what did all this happen, kind of that type of thing. So that's kind of what I see. What is this 5 of Wands? 5 of Wands, what is this? Yeah, it's like you've been beaten up. You get the 9 of Wands, right? And you're waiting for that 10 to complete everything and move forward. And this is saying is that you're kind of looking over your shoulder. You're kind of saying, okay, what's next? I've been beaten and bruised in this, guys. And that's what this is saying. I've been beaten and bruised. I'm waiting for this to come to an end, but I'm going to get my next one to make this a 10 and close it out. All right. And that's what I see. I think that in terms of a relationship or situation, there could have been some conflict, even though that you are continuing to persevere no matter what. You do not, in this relationship or situation, for some of you, is that you're putting the end to conflict, okay? That's what I see here. Anything else? Yeah, you're ready for this new beginning, manifesting an opportunity. This is about, manifesting, moving forward, and moving forward. It could be a new work for some of you. It could be a new relationship for some of you. It could be an earth sign, or you're just taking on this energy, but this is a new opportunity, and having passion towards it, and having the love towards it, that green tunic, that green talks about that heart chakra, right? So that's what I see, the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities. Yeah, and with this new opportunity, I think you're really kind of shimmying into yourself. This is the Empress energy. And I truly believe that you're taking on this energy. A lot of you out there, this is like really knowing your worth, right? And this is actually exemplifying that, right? This is new birth as well. Okay, now some of you, it could be having a birth, in this your relationship or situation, or it could be a new birth of a certain situation, a new beginning in a relationship, perhaps with a Capricorn, or not, I shouldn't say Capricorn, but just with an earth sign overall, or just someone taking on that energy with a new beginning, with a person, place, or thing. But that Empress energy is really beautiful, very creative, into beauty, into the arts, just really gorgeous. I love this energy. I love this energy, guys. So this is really good. Taking on that new opportunity, new birth, and just knowing that you really, you're about, using your creativity in terms of what it is that you do. So for some of you, that could be the case of what you're doing. But let's see. Anything else that wants to come through? What is this? The time is now. So whatever thing that you wanted to start, whatever you wanted to create, whatever you were thinking of, the time is now. Okay, could be in a relationship or situation. If you are questioning yourself whether to move or what to do, this is saying the time is now. Okay, and this is about answering the call. This could be answering the call, literally, perhaps from a person, place, or thing, answering your own calling in life. And perhaps, moving forward on a new beginning there, right? And answering your own call, which is your own truth, Leo. So really coming to terms with your own truth and answering it, right? So note your comments below. That'd be great to know. So let's take a look at this other side over here. Where are they at? Where's this other person at? Let's take a look at this other person. What is it? Yeah, it's almost as if they kind of felt deceptive or deceived in some way, that maybe perhaps this other person on this side was deceptive, kind of looking over their shoulder a little bit, saying, okay, I hope no one saw me do this, but I'm going to move forward off the camp with these swords. And I'm going to take 5 of them and I'll leave the other 2 back, just because I might drop them all if I do that. So I think this person had some sneaky behavior. I think you caught on to it, Leo, but it's the 7. And this is having faith that you didn't see that, but kind of think you did. So note your comments, guys. But let's see. Let's take a look at the next card. 7 of Swords. It was a lover. Okay, so maybe they were sneaking around with another lover. Okay, and this could have to do with within the love situation, perhaps between both of you, and you felt that it was a little deceived. So this person, that could have been the case for some of you. Now, the interesting thing is yeah, I mean, it's a love situation that there has been some sneaky deceptive behavior is what I'm feeling here. Okay, anything else? Yeah, and it's kind of like this person wanted to win at all costs, and maybe it had you walk away, where this person was holding the sword, and those 2 that he left off camp, well, he picked them up, right? And he got rid of whatever was there. So I really think that that in this situation, that something was cut out. It was like a competition in some way. Could be deal with an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's a lot of swords here, but I am thinking that it's like winning, but is this love or is this a competition? Really, I mean, that's kind of stepping up. What is this really? So what is this? This is saying that this is changing now, okay? So this type of competitive behavior, something's changed. What is this 5 of Wands? Let's take a look at that. This person's become more balanced in their emotions, and they're starting to realize this could be them looking at their emotions and knowing that they've got emotions, but they're not and knowing that it's special. But I think they're just looking at it, and I don't think that they're offering a cup to anyone. So I think they're kind of keeping their emotions to themselves. Now, they could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or they're just taking on this energy of emotions. This is getting their emotions balanced, okay, as well. And they're seeing things in a different perspective, okay? And they got the Hangman, which is a major arcana card. So they're seeing things in a different perspective as it relates to their emotions, because this is what I feel that they were going through. Something kept them up at night, okay? This is that 3 a.m. card that's coming to an end. I really feel that they see a different perspective on you, and it kind of left them in a very difficult place. Maybe they felt that maybe they offered love to you and perhaps you didn't want it, but it could have been that they just weren't seeing it. It wasn't the type of love that was particularly offered, that that you were used to kind of that it wasn't coming across in the way that maybe perhaps you wanted it, or maybe thought love should be like. But interesting. So and it could be that if you've offered love, Leo, to this other person, that they just didn't want it, and maybe that's how you felt too. But how interesting. I'm going to pull another card on this. Let's get outside the tarot. Let's pull another card on this one here. What is this Four of Cups? It's about kind of stabilizing their emotions a little bit, so they know how to express themselves a little bit. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Gosh. Okay, so I'm thinking something needs to be said here. Something needs to be said here that wasn't being said. There's emotions that need to be discussed here, guys. Note your comments if you've been experiencing that, because I can't talk. All right. No, this is talking about being in the flow. They need to get in the flow in their emotions and kind of go with the flow and be in smooth sailing. And I think that they're trying to get back within the flow of themselves. And they are focusing on expanding their horizons, and that would be opening up a little bit too as well. Okay, and this is about lying back. They're getting the rest and they're relaxing. They're getting the stability that they need in terms of their life right now. And quite frankly, I truly think it's kind of like how they need to move forward. How they want to move forward in their life. Yeah, this is about expectations. I think that they're really manifesting what they want with you. This is about having an expectation towards manifestations, looking for the sun, what they want. They miss their sun, and they really feel that perhaps that could have been you, and they're really going through some spiritual maturity, and they've got wings on their back from that dragonfly. And this tells me that there's an opportunity that the universe, the divine's coming in and giving them a push in terms of manifestation on what it is that they want. So they've got some help here, and if they're manifesting you, that could very much well be the case, because looks like on this side you're answering the call, but I'm going to let you decide what that is. Some of you will hang up. Some of you are answering your own call in your own truth, in your own life, and may not be picking up the phone. So we'll see. Note your comments below. What is the best way for you to move forward? What is the best way for you to move forward? What is that? Well, okay, so this is saying potential. There is a potential, for this relationship or situation, okay? This is a potential opportunity of orchestrating something new and something better than it was perhaps in the past. This is about not being fearful and stepping up and stepping out and creating the life that you want and creating that potential in your life, whether it's love, whether it's work. You're creating opportunities. You're orchestrating opportunities. And that's kind of what she's doing there, if you can kind of see that, guys. There is a potential. And it's about ridding of the fear inside here and not listening to that inner voice that is telling you to be afraid. You're saying, yes, I hear you, fear. However, I am in control, and I'm going to focus on love, and I'm going to move forward and create the potential that I deserve. Create opportunities in love, in life, in work, whatever that is for you. But it's about creating potential. Best way to move forward is to rid of the fear, is what I get. This is talking about. Anything else that wants to come with here? Worthiness. This is all about, creating, just knowing that you're worthy and turning possibilities into realities, right? So yeah, it's exactly what I see. So best way to move forward, okay, is to increase your potential, okay? What else? Productivity. So this is about putting your time, effort, and money into something that you're going to have an opportunity to get something back from. So I think this is about productivity, is how you're spending your time, how you're investing your time, and are you getting the proper return in a relationship or in a situation or at work, whatever that is. So just kind of contemplating that a little bit, okay? And seeing, okay, what type of return am I getting on this? But there's a lot of potential here, but what's the productivity? What does this look like? And this is something that you love. This is, that green color is that heart chakra. And I really feel that it's blooming, that something's coming in blooming. So it's kind of like, let's pull some tarot on this in terms of productivity and see best way to move forward for you. What does that look like? Best way to move forward, we get the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about if things weren't actually being productive in a relationship or situation, things are changing. And I apologize for the glare there, guys. Okay. If, so just note that in a relationship, if things haven't been coming around in terms of work, money, whatever that is, things are changing for some of you. Okay. So that could be the case as well. You've got potential. This is about creating opportunities and looking at those opportunities and not being afraid to, go within and say, which one do I want to go after? Do I want to try a couple? What does that look like? Because things are changing. If things were stalled out before, guys, things are really moving your direction right now. Okay. So I want you to know that this is really, really good. Your best way forward is to continue to create these opportunities, to be productive. This is also about being you might be taking on this energy of the Emperor. This is a major arcana card, but you might be taking that on in terms of that, solidity and that structure and being solid, being very decisive. You might be taking that on in terms of your work or your situation or even your love life. Or you might have someone in your life that's like this that you're coming into play with. Who's this Emperor here? Okay. It's about, the Emperor's got some stability there. Okay. This is a brand new opportunity, a new journey. I really feel that that you might be taking on the Emperor energy and you've got a brand new beginning that you're moving in on. Because the Wheel of Fortune is changing for you here, there's a new opportunity to begin your journey in love or in a relationship. A new love or a new job, a new situation. Yeah, and I think you're becoming very intellectual as to how you move forward. That you're kind of being a little bit more intellectual and kind of making sure that you cut out things that perhaps are not fulfilling your journey or wasting your time and not leading you to that productivity and all those potential opportunities that is really going to bring the fortune around for you. Okay. So you're really looking closely at that. It's kind of your best way to move forward. I do want to point out, what do you want to say to this person? And what does this other person want to say to you? All right, let's look at that. What do you want to say to this person? Here it is. Okay. Wow. You didn't do anything wrong. I know it's my own craziness. Trust me to get through it. Okay. Interesting, guys. Wow. So maybe that your partner was perhaps maybe a little insensitive and maybe that, I don't know, that maybe they were insensitive and maybe misguided or, in some way, shape or form here. But this is proving that, that this is about freeing your partner from the craziness and just owning your own craziness, if that's the case. So note your comments below, guys. So for some of you, that could be the case. And what it does, it's just really proving to them that, hey, at that moment, maybe that was the case. And I was being a little crazy and, and it's just throwing it back at you. It's throwing things back on your side, which really makes them more enduring, or they're more endured by you, if that makes sense. They find you even more enduring, so to speak. That's the better way to say it. But that's what I see coming through here. So this is beautiful. So some of you, that might be the case. What does this other side want to say to you, this other person? What is that? Here it is. I can see that I've missed the point. Please give me another chance. How interesting. Okay, guys, there you have it. My gosh. Yeah, it could be that this is about when this person says this, said, hey, listen, I missed the point. Please give me another chance. It can either some of you can make you melt and realize maybe perhaps, they've realized that, hey, listen, I was a little clueless at that moment, forgive me and just give me another chance at this, okay? So for some of you, you will, some of you won't. So note your comments below, but I'm sending lots of great love vibes and I look forward to seeing you, gosh, in April. And until then, namaste.